Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. So today
What's up?
we're going to be talking about our 5 top things we love about living here in Tanzania.
That's right.
So,
Where you want to start, baby? It's a lot. It's
Yeah.
more than 5, but we decided to narrow it down to, 5.
Right.
So, yeah. You want to set it off, baby?
we can set it off.
You wanna
And,
set
and
it
again, these are our opinions. Everybody's experiences are going to be different.
off? Yeah.
This is not for us to say, hey, come here, you got to do what you want. It's your life.
Absolutely.
But
That's your
this
business.
has been our experience, so
Right.
we just wanted to share it with y'all. So, number 5
Number 5. What's number 5, baby?
is everything's negotiable.
Yes.
You can go out to the village, and if you find something, you can haggle and pretty much, meet in the middle with whoever you're haggling with and get
Yeah.
it for the price that you want.
You can negotiate the price. I mean, either you win on that price or you don't win on that price. But it's negotiable in most cases. Now you can go to some of the Western stores and they tend to have like fixed prices, right? It's more like your typical grocery store back in the States or your grocery store back in the UK. But when you shop, like baby said, in the village, it's negotiable.
Right.
You
set your price, and then you guys meet in the middle, and everybody walks away happy.
Everybody walk away happy. It's a win-win.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's number 5.
That's number 5.
Number 4 is
What's 4 in Swahili, baby? In Kiswahili?
Ine.
In there. Yeah,
Ine.
in there. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So number 4 is the weather.
The weather.
It's beautiful.
It's all right.
It's very mild.
Yeah.
It does get hot. We're in
Yeah, it
Africa,
get hot.
So it
Yeah.
gets hot. It gets very cold also.
Which a lot of people wouldn't expect.
Yes.
Like we're in Arusha, right? So Arusha is closer than other places to the southern border of Kenya. So it's mountainous area, mountainous terrain, it's a mountainous region. And it's like the perfect climate for us because you got tropical.
Yeah.
It's tropical.
Mm-hmm.
It's warm most of the time. Like she said, it's mild. It's a mild kind of even tempered type atmosphere. But in summertime in the States, baby, it's like wintertime here.
Yes.
It's not like
here.
right,
Yeah.
very cold. It's not like a winter time like you would think like in Idaho or in
Snow and
all that stuff. But it get cold.
Yeah, like early in the morning, late at night, it's cold. In
Quite
the day,
chilly.
the temperatures, get a little warmer, so it's not
Right.
cold all day.
Right.
But yes, it gets very cold.
It does.
And, you just
It's nice.
blanket and
Yeah.
curl up and get cozy. So it's really nice, and the warmer weather is nice too. You're not burning up.
You get the combination of both.
Absolutely.
Because I don't think it gets as hot here as it does up in like Dar es
Dark
Salaam.
summer, yeah. I
So-
heard it gets really hot there.
Really, really hot. Like Texas hot.
Yeah.
Like August doing 2 days and getting ready for practice hot.
Yeah.
So now we love the weather.
We do. So number 3.
What's
Tattoo.
3?
Tattoo. Hey.
Okay. Okay.
Number 3 is
Number 3 is, what was number 3? Let's see, we need it all the time. Every day we tend. Is it
we
the
do a
food?
lot of videos about it. Yeah.
Is it the food?
It's the food.
It's the food.
Yep.
It's the food. Fresh.
Fresh veggies, fresh meat.
Fresh meat.
You go and get some mbuzi, goat,
Booze. Oh, go.
Or-
Yeah, go.
or kitimoto
Pork.
pork, and it's probably been butchered
And what's the
earlier
other?
that day.
What's your favorite? I know you didn't leave that.
Mishkaki.
Mishkat beef. Beef. So I mean, like for real, it's really, really fresh. Everything is. Now I'll say this: you might not find your typical cuts of meat that you will find when you walk in your regular grocery store in the States. You probably not gonna see it. Like if you're looking for the perfect shoulder that you accustomed to, you looking for the perfect picnic, You looking for a perfect butt roast or like center cut chops, or even the ribs. You better buy them joints and bring them home and get you and put them work.
Right.
Put that work in on them joints.
If that's what you want.
But
there are places, some of the grocery stores, if you take
stores.
the meat there, they will cut it for you the way that you like.
And that's always an option.
Right.
And they do sell that. Now, mind you, you're going to pay a little bit more. And we personally try to spend as much as we can with the local people.
Right.
As far as food goes, from meat to veggies to
fruits,
all of everything. So that's something that's important to us. But again, I mean, this video, what you said, baby, we sharing our experience. This is not a what you should or recommendations for living in Africa. No. This is just us sharing our experiences with you. So, everything is. You raised an interesting point because you said like meat. When you do go meat shopping, very rare is that meat yesterday's meat or the day before. It can happen, but in most cases, the turnover is like bam, 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 bam. That animal was either slaughtered the night before and processed, or earlier that day and processed. So
super, super fresh. And just to talk about the food, there's tons of restaurants here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great food, different kinds of food. There's Ethiopian, there's Indian, there's Chinese. You can find all that. All that here. You might have to hunt for it, but it's here and it's really, really good.
And I'm gonna tell y'all the best ones, y'all, is the hole in the walls. Yeah. Those little tucked away, hide away joints that if you don't know somebody who's gonna get you to that joint, you would never even know it existed.
Right.
And we've had some of the best food and some of the most fun and places like that. And you raised another good point about something for us. I want to say this too before we forget. Look, when it comes to the food thing, we did by the way, y'all should check out our haul video, our little grocery haul video where we just went vegetable shopping, took the camera, bam, bam, showed y'all. When we say fresh, we mean fresh. Like you're not gonna buy a sack of potatoes. Well, actually, we get the potatoes and onions and garlic tend to have like the longest lifespan. But when it comes to bananas, when it comes to tomatoes, like fruits, vegetables, papaya or mangoes, you're not finna have that sitting on the cabinet for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. This is fresh fruit that was just picked, and you gotta consume it or make you a smoothie or give it to the chickens or do something with it, because it's not like some of the fruit and vegetables that, back in the States, you can kind of get away. Like you can buy some.
It could be in the fridge like legit 2 weeks.
2 weeks before it even ain't got no mold or nothing.
It's like,
yeah. I'm kidding, y'all. No, we ain't kidding, but
kidding, not kidding.
Kidding, not kidding. Yeah. What else we got?
And then again with the fruits and vegetables, when you go to the mamas and out in the village, if you tell them you're not going to eat it today, they'll kind of give you some that aren't as ripe, so it can last a little longer. Right. You just tell them and they'll give it to you. So it's really nice shopping here and getting fresh fruits and vegetables and a lot of stuff that we didn't eat in the States because it was super expensive or just can't find it or whatever. So it's been really, really, really nice.
We're not gonna go down that road. We could talk about reasons why it's so much more expensive to buy fruit and buy vegetables versus 4 for $4 or whatever. But it is what it is.
Right. Y'all make sure y'all like,
share
this video, share, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, let us know.
Really appreciate it.
We really would.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
All right. Number 2.
What's number 2, babe?
Billy.
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 That's Billy. That's Kiswahili.
Number 2 is the people.
Where do I
Met
start?
some amazing people here. Beautiful people.
Beautiful people.
They
kind
call
people.
and check on us every day. Our good friend, he calls every day. If he hasn't heard from us,
This is gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
and not just him, his family. So again, when we share in our experience, and I wanted to throw this in. I know we moved on to number 2, but I wanted to maybe it'll come back to me. I wanted to make another point. I know we're on number 2. Don't forget we're on number 2. But I want to say this. You made the point about how the Village Mama, the vendors that you buy from. This is one of the benefits of finding a really good vendor and staying with that person, sticking with them, investing with them, breaking your bread, spending your money with one person, building that reputation, building that rapport. And that's just an example of the kinds of ways that they'll look out for you by, hey, okay, do you want this? You finna eat this for dinner? You want this for the day? And they'll start matching up stuff like the ones that are more or less right. They won't even sell you those. And the ones that, got a little life on them, you can get 2 or 3 days out of, maybe 4 if it's super right. That comes with time. That comes with spending time and money and building a relationship by going to the same
people.
So important here.
Yes,
people.
Relationships.
Exactly.
Yes.
And that's what made me think about that again, because it ties back into people. Business is not business the way it is back in the States. It's just not. Relationships are everything.
Right. Relationships, respect, how you greet each other.
Mm-hmm.
People greet you by your age.
Yes.
Shikamu.
Mm-hmm.
You say that to your elder.
To your elder. Yeah.
Hajambo. Or
to the umtotos, to the kids. And then
their slang, Mambo VP.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Abariako. Safi sana. So, you got a little bit of that, right? And again, we got to say this because this is YouTube. We asking for comments. People have comments, but these are our own experiences and opinions. And for those who may have had a less desirable experience and things didn't go the way that it went for us, Ole. Very sorry. We don't discredit anybody's experience, because if you went through it and it's real for you, it's unfortunate, and I would never say no, this didn't happen or did happen to another person, because we've had our situations here that were challenging, but the way that we handle an issue may be very different from the way someone else, another diaspora, may handle that same issue. So,
and we're all individuals having a human experience.
Exactly.
We can go to the same place. He could love it. I might not.
Not so much. It's happening.
Right.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, the people and the relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we met so many people, and they brought us into their homes. We met their families. We've been right into weddings and
parties,
lots of parties,
business events,
birthing,
naming ceremonies,
all that kind of stuff. They actually want to make him part of the tribe. They fight. Oh, you're this. No, you're Chaga. Oh,
my friends, it's funny. It's like this little thing, man. It's like, no, he with us. He with him. Man, and it's all in good fun.
Yeah.
It's all in good fun, and we have we've met some beautiful people.
Right.
Beautiful people.
And we want to highlight that in some of our videos. We have some videos coming up with us, doing some things with our Tanzanian family and friends.
Yes.
So you can see, how we hang out and kickbacks, Tanzanian style.
With a little bit of Texas flavor.
A little bit of Texas, being country, another country.
A lot of Texas flavor.
A lot of country.
But y'all stay tuned. You'll see.
Yes.
I mean, I could go on and on about the people. And again, this is not to say that every day is just filled with sunshine
Right.
and mangoes. That's not the case, but we choose to highlight what we choose to highlight
Right.
because fortunately for us, our good days have outweighed our bad days
Absolutely.
by far.
Absolutely.
So, and that again has a lot to do with the people that have been here for us since before we left America, coming to Tanzania, the people who have helped sustain us over our duration of time here, and the people that we just met here that had nothing to do with that have just been wonderful, beautiful people. So, babe, you believe in attraction?
I do.
Law of attraction.
I do.
You believe that
You
what
throw
you
out
put
good, it comes back. Yes, absolutely.
that's meant more so than not. If you just that energy, and I'm not saying you gotta walk around with crystals and yeah, I ain't saying do that. I'm just saying be yourself. Speaking of people, babe, how you feel about this? Being genuine and being yourself over here.
Mm-hmm. Goes a long way.
I mean, it's game recognized game.
Yep.
Game recognized game, and if you I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah.
Be yourself. Be your you. Whoever,
Right.
whatever part of the states you from, whatever part of Canada you from, whatever part of the UK or Jamaica or I have the Philippines. I mean, there's almost an Afro lineage community in every community in on the globe, right? So be yourself as much as you can. And I'm not saying that to say, how do I word this, babe? Not saying don't assimilate in any ways, but
be yourself. There's a balance,
right?
You can mesh both, where you're from with the things that you're learning here, and bring it together and have a beautiful experience.
Yeah, because you're not going out African to African.
Nope.
I'm from East Texas. I can't show up over here, and you know what I'm saying,
right.
like in a dashiki from a West African, or some kente or something like. Number one.
Moya. Number one is the peace.
The peace.
The peace.
The peace.
It's a quiet
It's
mountain
so chill.
city that we live in. Rural.
Yeah.
Very much like how we both grew up in the country.
Yeah. Especially going your way. Well, I'm just saying, there's a little bit, because mom was a little. Yeah.
Y'all, it's a city. It's a country city.
A country city. I didn't even say it was.
Slightly there.
I ain't even like a couple more red lights than y'all. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? Red light.
I mean, we know the same.
It's the
country
same
stuff.
Same country stuff. It's all East Texas.
Right.
And sometimes you have to see stuff for yourself. But did you know that peace like this could exist like this with people that look like us? From the States. I mean, from the States.
I hoped it, but no, I never,
Right. And I said that because, it's like you hear about the fight at the club. Oh, we can't do nothing together. You can't get together for doing this in some cases. The park. Oh, we can't get.
Right.
And that's not the case.
I haven't seen anybody so much as fist fight here. I know it happens. I mean,
of course it happens. People are people.
But I've never seen it.
Right.
Everybody always smiling, have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
All you gotta do is mambo vipi, and hey, salama.
Right.
Everybody's just happy to see you.
And people talk about the staring, because that's the thing too, right? And it's been brought up by a lot of different people. People will stare at you.
It's not a rudeness. It's a curiosity.
It's a curiosity and a cultural type thing.
Right.
Tanzanians stare at each other.
Yep.
It's not like, I mean.
Legit.
They stare at each other. So as soon as you break that silence, instead of the typical kind of like, you looking at me, you can just say, Mumbo, like she just said, Mumbo boy, and then, you know, here come that smile, and then next thing you know,
and then start rattling stuff off and keep Swahili like, dang, I caught some of that.
Pole, please slow it down.
We learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the piece, you know, when we came here, we were busy, always ripping, always running, always had this to do. Time dictates your day. You know, you gotta get up at this time. You gotta go do this.
Right.
You gotta be here by this time. And
right.
It's pole here, slowly. It's island time.
That's a beautiful thing.
Get up when we want to, and move about our day when we get ready. And
right. And even if you come, even if you're a diasporan and you a business owner like we are, you start your business. Yes, you have things to do, but the way that life goes here, if you just have a rock solid set plan at like, okay, this finna pop off at exactly 7 a.m.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna.
So your best bet might be to go ahead and just kind of first off be flexible.
Yes.
Secondly, set it for later in the day.
Yes.
And thirdly, can I say be flexible again?
Yep.
Be flexible again.
Yep. Because like legit, if you say, hey, let's meet up at 2:00, it's not gonna happen at 2:00.
Right.
It's probably gonna be like 4:45.
Yeah. You can be super rigid if you want to, but the only person in that situation is probably gonna walk away frustrated and real pissed off.
Yeah.
So you save yourself. But it's such a transition that don't happen overnight.
Right.
It takes time to ease yourself into, because we're from a time is money society.
Mm-hmm.
And here, in some regards, time is money, but again, relationships and realizing that time is actually all you got. You take that how you want. You marinate on that for a minute, but when you slow down, you're able to realize that your time is really all you have.
You can't make more of it.
And you can't make more of it. You can't make more of it.
No.
You can't give yourself more time.
No.
You can't, you just can't do it. And it was an adjustment for us, for both of us in our own individual ways.
Still like that. I mean, we're people, you know. Stuff happens and we get frustrated, and
we're human.
Yeah. So don't let it deter you. But I'm just saying, you know, It's not going to be, you know, if you're meeting somebody at this time, it's going to be right at that time. So if that's a sticking point for you, then you know, just know it's going to happen.
And when that's a part of your culture and all you've ever known and the only way you've ever done it, man, that can be a hard transition. We've seen people have problems with stuff like that to the point where it's unbearable. It's almost too much for them to handle, and it happens.
It does.
But again, this ain't. Look, we be in country in another country. We talking about cooking, fun, family, gardening, chickens,
all that stuff. And
it is not a tip recommendation channel.
Right.
Now, if you do have recommendations or questions, we do know the people who can help you with that, and we can direct you to them. Drop us a comment or drop us an email.
Drop us an email
at African Dreamin, AFRIKAN DREAMIN.
Should be at the bottom of the screen.
All right. Yeah. There you go. So we can lead you in a direction of people who, that's what they do. They consult, they help, they recommend.
Yeah,
what we do.
All that. But just, you know, getting back to the piece of it all. You know, we get up in the morning, sit on the porch, we're drinking our coffee or our tea.
Birds chirping,
butterflies flying, just birds everywhere. Nice breeze.
Yeah.
Might see a monkey.
Like the other day. Y'all, I wish y'all could have seen it. I wish y'all could. And he was a big fella too. It was definitely a male. I had to
Yeah.
call my friend and cause it's so quick I couldn't get the picture. Like 5.
I can do now. I was like,
well, maybe 6 feet away from us. Yeah, she just kind of looked, and then he ran up.
didn't pay us no attention
At all.
He was going by
bothered.
his way. But I mean,
Yeah.
he was in peace.
He was
He was in peace watching.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that is our top 5, Tano, top 5
Yes.
about living here in Tanzania for the past year.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
So far, so
So
good.
if you guys like this video, make sure you like, you share, you subscribe, leave
Please
us a
do.
comment, email us. If you have any questions, let us know and we'll do our best to answer them. We'll point you in the right direction. But until next time, you know what we'll be doing.
What we're gonna be doing, babe?
Being country in another culture. Peace.